having a baby and gaining weight. Today I am running a 5K.
The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you let things upset you.
I'm so excited. Today I am running a 5K. I'm going to be in like an official 5K race. I have been waiting for this day for a while, so I am really excited. And I know what you're going to say, it's just a 5K, but for me it's not just a 5K. This is proof that I can do it. It's proof that I can run a 5K. I had to switch out the audio real quick because I really want you guys to hear the excitement in my voice. Let me clip this on and then we'll have like a chit chat while I pack for my race. So calm down, girl, it's just a 5K. This race you have to finish the 5K in under 45 minutes, but my average, like, I've run 5K like a couple of times and I've only ever finished in 46 minutes is my shortest time, but I am going to push myself today to see if it is possible. Anyway, this is what I am wearing. I really want you guys to see. This is a Gymshark running vest, Gymshark leggings, and I dusted out my vest specifically for this race. I'm going to be packing these pins, just pins to pin my number, pin my bib on my vest when we get to the place. And then AirPods, you can't forget those. Lip gloss, keys. This gum is going to be in the car, and then 2 energy drinks, one for me, one for my husband, summer edition. I wonder how this is going to taste. And finally gummies. I'm going to take, I might be delusional, I might be a little delusional, but I saw somewhere that taking gummies when you like are training or running gives you that extra energy to finish it. So I'm going to pack 3 and I'm going to take them towards the end of my race to give me that extra push. So my average pace right now is 9 point something. The last run I did was 8 point something, but even with 8 point something I still finished in, let's say, 45 minutes. So right now I want to push myself to have, I want to start with a 9. I want my first mile, my first kilometers to be a 9, like average 9, and then subsequently I want to target 8 for everything. And then my last kilometer I want to push myself very hard and see how far I can go. I am very hopeful that it will go well. I don't think anything will happen if you don't finish under 45 minutes, but I don't want to be in the bottom quartile. So that's the plan. I got these leggings specifically for my race because these are the most comfortable leggings I've ever owned. I have a blue pair and I had a blue pair in a medium and they were so comfortable. Even with having a baby and gaining weight, they were still pretty much my size and very comfortable. However, they started to rip at the seams, so I said, it's so comfortable, let me get another color and size up. However, this one I don't think is made for running because in sizing up, the last time I used it to run, it was falling from my waist, and we don't want that. That is very distracting when you're running and your leggings is falling from your waist. So I think I'm going to use a waist trainer on it just to lock it in place. But I also don't know if that's a good idea, if that is just going to make it worse. I have a wrap. Let me see if I can use a wrap instead. We are on our way, so I just wanted to chat a little. My husband has gone upstairs to get some things. I'm running this race with my husband. His pace, his average pace is about, I think his average pace is about 5 point something, but he finishes a 5k in 24 minutes thereabout. I finished a 5k in, I told you before, like my quickest time was 46 minutes. I am targeting finishing the 5k in 40 minutes. I want my average pace to be 8 point something. I told you guys that the last race I ran was actually a 4k and my average pace was 8 point something. However, I gassed myself out so much that I couldn't push myself to, it was a 4 point something. I think I could have pushed myself. Maybe I was being too gentle with myself. I think I had like maybe 600 meters or 300 meters left, but the time would have still come to 45 minutes thereabouts. So I don't want to stop. My goal is to have the 3k not non-stop. I don't want to stop. I tried jeffing, where you run stop. I don't really like it. I feel like when I start running, I just want to keep on going. But if I'm not stopping, then I have to just be have like a constant. My constant is 9 point something, but I want to do 8 point something. So I am probably going to have to jeff a little, but not at the very beginning. So let's see how that goes. And I also think that when I'm running and people are running around me, I might be more motivated to not stop and keep on going. I'm going to have this drink when I get there. I'm going to stretch. I think we should have time. The race starts by 9 and we are probably going to get there like 10 or 20 minutes beforehand. So I don't know if I'm going to film while running. I might not. I don't know, but you guys will see if I do. Let's take a picture. That they're actually running the marathon and the half marathon. So we came to cheer them on at the stadium, and it's such good vibes. People are so strong and so capable of doing great things, difficult things, and it's so motivating to me because my goal in life is to run a marathon. Like, that's on my life bucket list, and I would like to run a half marathon next year. I don't know, it's possible, right? So it's motivating to see people that are actually doing it, getting it done. I am so happy for everybody that has achieved such great things, and it makes me so happy to be part of this run community. It's so great. So if you're coming from my pack run video and you're watching this video, it might be strange, but yes, I am wearing the same outfit because I am closing 2 videos at the same time. So I want to talk about the 5k that I just completed. Let me bring my medal and show you guys. This is what the medal looks like. So I officially have my first medal and it feels so good. The goal for our run was to run under 40 minutes, and I would say that I achieved that. That was not the easiest run I have had. On my Strava, my time is 41 minutes 46 seconds. My official time, I ran in 40 minutes 51 seconds. Let's talk about the race for a second. This was my first official 5k running in a group. It wasn't the most pleasant run to start. First of all, recall that I was wearing a waist trainer because I didn't want my leggings to be riding down. That was the first big mistake. As soon as I started the race, I knew that I had made a mistake, because how are you supposed to breathe with a waist trainer? And if you know anything about running, your breath matters. Breathing is important. You're supposed to be able to breathe in deep breaths. So how can you breathe when the waist trainer is squishing you? So first mistake. Second mistake was drinking that energy drink very close to my race. Biggest mistake, because as soon as I started running, first of all, I cannot breathe. Secondly, I'm having stitches. I I don't know if anybody has experienced being so excited, and then your stats. The stats is the most important thing when you start, when you're running. Like, how you start is really, really important. And my start was really horrible. Thirdly, you'd recall that I told you I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to do jeffing. I just wanted to run at a stable pace. However, this was my first time running in a group, so I didn't even know how that would impact me. But I kept on comparing my speed and my pace with everybody else around me. Don't do that, because then I started running faster. I wasn't even checking my watch to check what my pace was. I just started running faster, and I couldn't sustain it. Even though I didn't want to do jeffing, I ended up doing jeffing. However, I think it worked out for the best. This is my best time I've ever had. This is my best pace I've ever had. This is the first time I have run on my splits. There's no 9 point something pace. Everything was 7 or 8, and it makes me want to try jeffing more. The energy in that place was magnetic. Seeing people like you sign up for a race that you have looked forward to, trained for, and envisioned is just so surreal. Running is not something that is easy. It's not something that comes naturally to a lot of people. So when I say people that run, I always give them kudos, because it means that you're a disciplined person. So seeing people like that around me was just so magnetic, electric. It just made me so happy. I'm hoping to start training for my first official 10k with my friend. I'm going to also start working on reducing my 5k time. I would like to bring it down to 8:35, 30. I'm going to be following the Nike train block for this, and we'll see how that goes. If you have any tips for me improving my 5k, please drop it down. If you have anything that you want me to share, please drop it down. If you're on a running journey as well, I just wanted to say kudos. Drop a running emoji so we can know ourselves together. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.